I thought we played a lot of people. I thought we played pretty good defense. There were some times we had some breakdowns, and then we come back to the bench, got back out there, and did a good job. Now I think what do we have? 40 rebounds to their 36. That's the second game in a row we got in the 40s on rebounds. Nosh didn't have a good game offensively, but she got 15 rebounds, and every time they went up, she was there. How would she have 7 blocks? So they have to look for her. But the 2 or 3 fouls that she got were cheap fouls. And, that's what we got to keep her out of. I thought Courtney Blakely had a good game tonight. I thought Savannah Davis had a good game tonight. I thought Stacy had a good game. So all of those, and we can live with that. We got to just keep getting better and better. And, we beat a team, 30 points, 28 points, whatever it is. And they're not a bad team, They're not a great team, but they're not a bad team. I don't think anybody else has beat them like that. And we wasn't trying to beat them like that. We're just trying to get a lot of people in and play them. But overall, I'm pretty happy.
Coach, obviously with Enrique out, you got to rotate somebody into the lineup. But what did Emily Monson do this week in practice to get the nod there?
Well, she practiced well, and she's nervous. I mean, this is the first time she started in front of our crowd playing for the Lady Raiders. She's nervous. And her and Stacy, we had to make a choice of what we were going to do there, and I thought both of them did a pretty good job. Now Munson forced some stuff early. She didn't get the ball. We're not throwing the ball high enough to Nos. Make Nos go up on the rim and get the ball. Quit throwing down to our post players. We talk about that every day in practice, and she did that twice. She did it once, and then Tamia did it once. Throw the ball up and let Nos go up and get it. And then we missed Nos several times in there. And then she got a rebound, which is big time, and then goes in there and tries to go 1-on-4 or 5. We don't need that. Get the ball back in Cal's hand. Let's run an offense. If you come open out there, she took a wide open 14-foot jump shot, which I was very happy to see her take, and it rimmed in and out. But, and then she had another one or two. Take those shots. Don't go in there and try to force feed one up through the big people.
And just general this week, obviously the disappointment of the streak getting broken, over the weekend. How did the team respond overall? Just from the loss this weekend, how did the team respond in practice this week?
We didn't even talk about it. I hadn't even looked at the film, and I'll be honest with you, Sam, I hadn't looked at the Western film. I've got no intentions of looking at it until we play them again. I knew mentally what we didn't do, and I knew what we needed to work on, and we came back in on Monday and we went to work. We didn't think about Western. We thought about what we had to do this week. This week we got 2 tough games. We got to get back on track. We're still leading the conference. They didn't give a trophy away last week, and you saw what happened tonight. 2 or 3 people got upset. So our main thing right now is getting ready for La Tech.
To me, has been market consistency since conference play has started for y'all, particularly scoring the ball. How big has she been, for where y'all want to be this year?
She was going to go for a 40-point night, and all of a sudden, somebody flipped the switch on or off. I don't know. But people got to knocking it away from her and this and that, and she lost it defensively. I didn't mention this, but I thought Savannah Davis came in and did a good job for us tonight. I tell you what, she keeps playing like that. She's gonna put the pressure on some people. She can score, and our main thing has been with defense with her tonight. She got up and got into it, and you can get into it with those kids. Those kids are hard nosed and very aggressive, and she got out there and she wasn't afraid tonight. I love that. I love it. I'll go home tonight and be thinking about that.
With Enrique out, you lost some size in the post. What was the discussion between you and the team this week going into that?
No discussion. We just next man up. That's why we went to Emily and Stacy. The last time I had a situation like that, there was a young lady by the name of Charity Savage. She started every game in her career the rest of her life, and ended up getting 14, 15 rebounds a night. When an opportunity presents itself, the next man's got to step up there and be ready to go. Tonight, I thought Emily and Stacy Bowe did pretty good. Not as good as I'd like, not as good as they'd like, but they did good enough. We got a 30-point win out there tonight. I think Stacy got 3 rebounds. Emily got 2? Am I right on that? 2. So if we got 5 rebounds out of that position, I'd like to have had 1 or 2 more. Jada Grantham come in. What'd she give us? A couple of rebounds?
4 or 5 points, too.
Oh, yeah. So, it was a team win tonight. Team win. But I'm not dodging your answer there. But you can't worry about when the trainer comes to you and says, hey, whoever it is, Cab or whoever, you got to go to that next person and get them ready. We got a team here. We ain't got individuals.
La Tech this weekend, obviously a team that prepares well and is going to come in prepared. You know, what do you have to do over these next 2 days to get ready for them
But we
on
ain't got
Saturday?
2 days. We got one, and they got one. We'll just get in here tomorrow. We won't go hard, but we've already got the scout prepared for them, and probably be some film out on them tonight with the kids, so they'll get to watch some film when they get home. And then we'll come in here tomorrow and we'll really get after it defensively, how we want to do them. And then probably won't even work on any offense tomorrow, to be honest with you. How do we do free throw shooting tonight? 11 of 15? Yeah. 2 for 4. Nice. Sorry, Sam. I get stuff going through my mind. I'm thinking about what.
Well, I always want to know what you want to talk about. I know what I want to talk about, but what you want to talk about is often more interesting.
Probably not. Probably not.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stacy, I sent her also with that bunch. Her and Munson both need to be coming. So I thought Stacy did a good job when we put her in there for Munson. So I was very positive with that. Very positive.
Courtney, tough loss on Saturday. Class is starting back this week. How did y'all sort of respond as a team, to what you wanted to do to be able to, go out there and, win with the margin that y'all did tonight?
We really focused on energy and communicating this past week, so really emphasizing that has helped us in tonight's game. And we also used Saturday's loss as motivation for tonight.
Emily, when did you find out you're going to be starting tonight?
Coach Matt pulled me in his office on Monday, and he said, if I don't mess anything up, then it should be the plan.
I think one thing I saw you're doing the T-shirt toss early on, with line-up introductions, and, Tamia stands up when you get called. What was that like, your nerves like just doing in the early part of the game?
Honestly, as soon as the ball tipped, I was good. I was just trying to focus on, defense and rebounding and stuff like that, and I was just excited.
Stacey, you got a big run in sort of the second half, hitting that corner three. What was that moment like for you, getting some in the flow of the offense in a conference game?
It was a good opportunity for me today, and I got advantage of it. And last year I was a red short, so this year I'm finally really glad to help my team on the court.
And to me, we obviously haven't seen Emily and Stacey a lot this season, but you see them every day in practice. What have they done to prepare themselves for, when the opportunity came to take advantage of it like they did tonight?
They just come in with good energy, and they're just willing to learn. They have good attitudes, and the coaches see that, and they watch that every day, regardless of, how much playing time they get in the games. They see what they're doing in practice, so that's just who they call because of what happens in practice.
Sam Houston's obviously an aggressive team, forces a lot of turnovers. How were y'all able to handle that pressure offensively tonight and be able to get some looks, particularly at the rim?
Yeah, we were just prepared for it. We practiced our hard hedges and defense all week in practice, so it wasn't anything new to us. We did have some mishandles, but we just kept encouraging each other, and we expected it.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.